My first guest is a gentleman who's one of the Newton brothers. Would you welcome Joe Newton? Joe? How are you, sir?
Fine, fine.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I think that people thought I was really joking, and this was kind of a put-on or something. That we were going to have
about this.
Nothing put on at all.
No.
This was in 1924.
1924.
That you robbed the train. What train was that? Now, I wasn't around in 1924.
It's round out of Chicago, right out of round out, Illinois. It's about 30 miles out of Chicago.
Right.
And at a little station they call Roundout. That's where they got the names where it was, and it was a mail train, through mail train going on west.
Right. Now, it says you, in 4 years, you robbed 80 banks.
Yeah, we robbed a lot of them.
No, we didn't rob all the banks in Texas. We just robbed 30 or 40. But we robbed plenty of them in other states like Illinois, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Wisconsin, North and South Dakota, and several other states. We just like doctors and lawyers and everybody else. It was our business to do that. We never killed anybody, and we never wanted to. All we wanted was the money, to make money.
You lived pretty well, I suppose, when you were...
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we stayed in the best hotels, eat the best cafes, drove the best cars there was them days.
Yeah, a lot of women?
Well, there's always, if you got a good car and a pocket full of money and a young man...
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll answer your question there. Yeah.
Nobody never give me anything but hell in my life, and I never done anything I was ashamed of doing either. I've done some things I'm sorry of. One thing I was sorry of, we robbed a bank up in Kansas, and an old boy inside got scared and run off and left $200,000 laying there. All they had to do was put it in a handbag. When I bought him out about it, we said, oh, we got enough. I said, we never get enough. I said, when I go in to get anything, I want to get it all. And from then on, I went inside, and they was cleaned out when I come out.
Well, when did they catch you now? Right after the 1924?
Right after that, one of our men, it wasn't one of us, but it was one man that's working with us, he got excited, and he bound, it had to be excitement from then. He went up and went across on the other side where he wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah.
And shot my brother, one of my brothers.
Killed him?
No, no. He shot him 5 or 6 times with a 45. He should have killed him.
He should. 45 is a 45 is a big bore weapon. That should have pretty well. Your brother recovered from that.
Yeah, recovered. Lived to be 83 years old.
Yeah.
My mother's over in Cottonwood one day. She met Miss Nora Dorn, my school teacher, and I'd quit. And she asked her why. My mother said, well, his clothes got so bad he's ashamed to go. Well, she says he's the smartest pupil I ever had in my school. And if you'll send him, give him education, then he'll tell him what he'll make out of himself. And if you don't give him an education, there's no telling what he'll do.
How old were you when you started this?
19 years old.
19 years old. Now, when was the first time you went to jail?
That round-out train robbery.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to put that on to stick me up. I thought you were putting your mask on. We're going to... Old habits die hard, don't they? Let me ask you something now. Looking back on this, if you had to do it all over again, you wouldn't recommend this as a...
No, we was crazy for doing it. I can look back and see then, but you're young then.
Yeah.
And somebody said, why didn't you invest that money in something to make it? Well, I said, who wants a better job than what we already got? That's what we thought then. I don't need the money to go out and rob another bank.
Yeah. But you wouldn't recommend that people
No, I wouldn't recommend that. We was crazy for doing it, yeah.
When I first began to think of robbing banks, I never thought of hurting anybody. And I knowed all them bankers was rich, and they didn't care about hurting us poor farmers. So why should I care about hurting them? Why shouldn't I steal from them? It's just one thief is stealing from another.